Welcome, Elementor Ghosts and Ghouls, to our Halloween special, where I will show you 7 tricks and treats to dress up your website for Halloween and transform it into a monster! Into a Halloween-themed website. Let's get started. The first Halloween section we'll create is our hero section called the Haunted Homepage, and this will be a scary and haunting scene that is a great fit for Halloween. And I'll start off by creating all the text elements of the page. As you can see, I'm using black and yellow, all the colors of Halloween, as well as fonts that are a good fit for Halloween, which is Hennypenny. Other fonts include Griffy and Cripster. And you might be wondering why we would add this to our homepage. And it's a great way to celebrate Halloween with your customers and promote your brand, promote your holiday sales if you have them, and it just looks really great and it's really cool. So it's a great addition for the festive season. And now I'm adding the finishing touches on the button and the other textual elements. And then I'll show you a cool trick how I can take this section to another level. So I'm going to style and I'm adding a background gradient that will create this night sky effect. And I want to have an even more impact. So I'll go to style, background overlay, and actually add a background image, which is the silhouette of the cemetery, really scary. Set it to contain, bottom center, and no repeat. And there you have it, a beautiful scene of a night cemetery, very great fit for Halloween. And if you want to take it to another level, here is a video of some rain. I can actually set it as the background for this scene, and the whole scene transform into something really haunting and creepy, perfect for our Halloween. Our second Halloween makeover is for this services section. We will create the killer feature services section, and I'm starting off by changing all the background for a background gradient of yellow and orange, which is a great fit for the pumpkin look. So I'm setting it as radial, so it starts from the center. And once we're done with that, we'll go on to change the fonts again to Hennypenny and change it to white. I'll do that quickly for all the services here. And this is a great chance to mention that all of the images you see here will be available for download in the blog post and in the description below. So you can use it on your sites and on your client sites. So once I'm done with the fonts, I can also change the regular icons. Instead of the briefcase, choose a pumpkin. Here, choose a candle. Replace it for the haunted house, the skull, and I have a vampire and a magic hat. So don't forget to save your previous section before you change it. Look how it looked before and after our change. Looks amazing. Next up, we have the Bloody Dreadful CTA section. So you see here a regular call to action section. I'm changing the summer sale to Halloween sale, and the icon, I'll change it to the image. I remind you, all the resources will be available for free download. So change its size. And now we're going to again use a gradient, this time a bloody red gradient fit for Halloween. It's dark, it's nice, and very bloody. I'll add here, I'll change the font to Cripster. The whole scene transformed into something really disturbing. I'll add a small box shadow. Change the color of the button. And now's the trick, a cool trick. I'll go to Shape Divider and choose the drops, and now you can see it's a blood drops. Before, regular call to action section, after a Halloween sale that is very bloody and very terrifying. Next is the Starving Zombie Restaurant menu section. You see a nice classical menu. I'm changing it to Halloween menu. So I will change the text. Again, I'm sticking with Henny Penny. Change the weight a bit. Now all the dividers I will change to our own custom dividers that feature the spider webs and the pumpkins and all the rest of the Halloween icons. And this changes the entire look and feel of our special menu. And if you have a restaurant website, this is a perfect addition. It can also be a great fit for blogs and anywhere you want to make a small change that doesn't take too long, but transform your website into a seasonable Halloween website. Look at the final result. I'll give it an orange touch and then we're done. A few changes and it looks very Halloween-like. Before and after with a ghostly effect. Our next chilling section is the Contact the Dead contact form. You see here a regular contact form. I'll start by changing the background to a night scene. Remove those shape dividers. And I'll play around with the position of the image, set it to auto, and change the colors a bit. And of course, this time I'll choose Griffy for the font family. So we're gonna make a small change to the form and set this pumpkin image below the form. And this will change the entire form and give it that Halloween touch. So I'm going to give it some minus margin to align it to be inside of the form. And then I can play around however I like, align it to the center, left, and the result is nice. So we have before a regular beautiful form and after with the holiday spirits inside. Number 6 is the Price Slasher pricing section. We will transform this regular price table into a beautiful and goring scene, and I'll actually use a special trick right here, so pay attention. It's something that not every one of you will know, and it's pretty surprising. I'm starting off by setting the background gradient, changing all the typography of the textual elements, and changing the price table as well. The trick I'll be using is by setting the background of the price table to be transparent. I can actually use a geometrical shape as the background to give the whole price table the tombstone look. So I'm just adjusting the position, top center, no repeat, and contain. And by changing the padding, I'll be able to situate the entire price table inside of the geometric form. And this will give the whole scene that cemetery look. We'll complete it by adding the silhouette below, and you'll see it will look amazing. Now I'm adding some final touches for this price table, and I'll do the same for the right one. So as you can see, 2 tombstones, and they look absolutely haunting, and our whole scene is really nice. And I can also change the background gradient to the moon scene, the moon background, And now it's complete and it looks very dark and terrifying. Before and after. What a difference. Last but not least is my favorite scene of them all, the 404 page from hell. And I'll start off by changing the background to black and change the colors of all the text elements. I also need to change the content of the text, so I'll change it to sorry, you've gone straight to hell. And the button also, climb back up home. Now you'll see a cool little trick that I'll show you. I'll add a background video, and this will be a fire video. The fire you see right here. And by putting a background image on top of it, I'll create a mask so you can see the pumpkin mask, and on top and behind it is the slithering fire. And doesn't it look just amazing? What a disturbing 404 page. I can also choose this smoking background instead. And this is no less terrifying. What a nightmare 404 page. I love it. Before and after with a ghostly effect. Halloween is a great time to dress up your site in a fun and fear-inspiring way. Elementor makes this possible with a few easy steps. Download our free Halloween pack, transform your website, and share the result with us and with your friends. Wishing you a happy Halloween, this is Ben from Elementor.